This is the Old 77 Podcast.
You are about to enter hell, Bartolome. Hell! The netherworld, the infernal regions, the abode of the damned, the place of torment, pandemonium, abandon, torment, Gehenna, Naraka, the pit.
Happy Halloween, bitches.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
Welcome to the Old 77 Halloween episode.
We have such sights to show you. Your suffering will be legendary, even in hell.
Listen, if you dare, bitches.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome. It's nice and toasty in here and kind of crazy. We've got a hippie and a non-hippie. Who's a rainbow? The dare guy. And I'm just some dude working on your wife's car. I'm just some guy working on your wife's car, and we are the Old 77.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world. Everybody bends down for that one.
Boys, the time has come. It is Halloween.
It's our Halloween episode,
I
y'all.
love Halloween.
This is the third annual, right?
This is our third annual. Yeah.
I like
You know, we can technically call it that. We've had the
had
first
two.
ever, the second. Now this is the third annual.
Yeah, I hear you can't call it an annual until it's the third one, right? You can't say the second.
Well, it's not
annual.
officially. I hate it. The radio in me, the old copywriter in me is like, it can't be the first annual.
Right. Do you see that a lot?
Yeah.
First annual, I
Yeah.
can see that.
I see the first annual everywhere.
Bullshit.
First annual this, the second annual that. It's like, no.
I think I said the first annual cannabis cup on After Hours one day.
Aw.
Damn it.
Darn. We've never advertised that way.
No.
Even when we did the Hot Wings challenge, it was the first ever. Then it'll be the second, then the third annual.
Funny story. Our good friend Derek, friend of the show, Derek Crawford.
Oh yeah, the one who puked. For those of you,
the lone man who puked during the Hot Wings challenge. So you guys know that I took like a new position at the place that me and Scott work at, and so I'm there like during the day now, and so I ran into Derek today. I think it was this morning, and
I'm sorry, dude. I can't take you seriously in that video.
Come on, man. I'm a fucking rainbow, bro.
So anyway, I'm sorry,
Fucking rainbow of sunshine.
I'm fucking happy.
What about it?
I'm a rainbow. Fuck you and your rainbow. How's your mother? Hey,
Gonna fight about it.
Your cousins are.
So Derek. So now that I have my own like desk at work, I've got like pictures of the family and shit. Like trying to make my house a home. And so Derek comes up to me today and he tells me that he walked up to my desk in my little office the other day and he saw pictures of me and my wife and he saw my wife in the pictures and the first thing that went into his brain was, oh, I didn't know Dave's wife works here now. Like, bro.
He thought your wife worked there and not you?
Yeah. Like, come on, man.
We work with this one girl in our group, and every time somebody says somebody's name, like, hey, who's that? Who's that? Well, he's only been here for 10 years. Or she'll be like, hey, yeah, the other day we were talking about this guy, and she'd be like, well, who's that? Girl, you need to come into work a few more times, apparently.
Our work is barren a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's because during COVID, everybody figured out they could do most of their shit from home.
And do it well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
It makes sense. I don't understand why everybody's fighting to come back.
We should be working from home at my
be.
job, but the person who makes that decision is an old battle axe that doesn't know how computers work, and he's scared of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah. That generation's going to be gone soon. Then they'll haunt us. Then they'll haunt us.
Technology making our lives easier, so they say.
So, boys, you ready to get to some spookily ookily stories, or you want to just keep
get
chatting
spooky.
around?
Get spooky. You got one for us?
Okay.
You got one queued up?
So I don't have anything queued up, but I've got something that I can just like basically talk about. So some of the stuff that we didn't get any stories recorded and sent in from listeners this time around.
Motherfuckers.
And sadly, I didn't get any sent off to have any done, like in years past. So we don't have any stories like that. I'm from Illinois, so Illinois has its own little unique, weird things. We were talking before the show. Does anybody know about the Thunderbirds?
I do now.
You do now. So I'm from Fillmore, Illinois, which is about an hour outside of Piasa. And it's pronounced Piasa. It's Piasa. Looks like Pizza.
Pizza.
But it's Piasa.
Piece of that ass.
This is a Piasa bird, so actually more like a dragon with red eyes, menacing beard, scales, and a lengthy tail. It preyed on the Native Americans, eating them alive until a local chief, and I cannot pronounce his name, Chief Otugawuga.
Keith?
Oh, no.
It's Owatoga.
Oh.
Chief Owatoga lured it out of its cave using himself as bait. The creature flew out, an ambush of warriors slew it with a volley of poisoned arrows, and then they made a muriel of it painted on the side of a cliff. Now, this was supposed to be about 3,000 years ago.
Right.
In the 50s, I remember there was a whole lot of uproar. Some guy bought the land that the Piasa bird was on and cleaned it off.
What a dick.
Right?
Fuck that guy.
They've since went back and redone it, but it's just not the same.
Did he realize at the time?
He knew what he was doing. It was probably devil worship or some bullshit. Yeah. So he power blasted it off the side of the cliff. The original Muriel is now gone, but a new one has taken its place.
They totally killed the last pterodactyl.
Right?
Oh, right? Yeah.
It was the only one left.
But you know what? They'd serve it up at Fast Eddie's with some shrimps and some, dollar cocktails.
There's a lot of meat on one of them things, man.
Pterodactyl wing? Hell yeah.
I wish we knew more about Native American history. I'd like to know how they season their food and stuff like that.
Oh, I just love to know more of their lore. That.
Yeah.
That was local.
That is some...
You know, that was local.
So one of my favorite UFO researchers is John Mack. He's the guy that was the professor at Harvard. And when he was studying the UFO, the abduction phenomenon, he spent a lot of time with Native Americans and discovered that most Native American tribes had similar stories. Now, they would interpret it differently than we did.
Right.
But it's a thing that's been going on for a long time. Stop laughing at me, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I'm trying not to. I love it.
I'm a fucking rainbow, bro.
And as he talks, he gets a little head
I know
nod,
the
and he's
head
like,
bob. I'm fucking rainbow, bro.
It was either this or I saw there was a really cool mushroom hat. I was very tempted to do that.
I figured you would have been an alien.
I thought about that too, but
I really thought it too.
That's what I was going to be. I just couldn't find a good one.
I think this is
me
still
too,
an
actually.
alien. I think, he
this
could still
is
be
what
an
they look
alien.
like. Yeah.
This is what they look like in real life.
Uh-huh.
What were you expecting?
Yeah. So did you go to the spirit store? Is that where you got the old costume? Yeah, me too. So did you see the one alien that they had?
No.
They had one alien mask.
See, I'm not going to do just a mask. I want to do the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Man, it'd be hard to do this show in a mask.
Yeah,
that would suck.
There was one costume that it was one of those costumes where it looked like a man was picking up an alien in front of him. One of those things.
Yeah.
Nice. But I thought, that's going to be impossible to do the show with.
I love the ones where it's like the alien is walking and it's carrying you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it looks.
Yeah, man.
Help!
So, Scotty, you've got a recycled costume this year.
Oh, yeah. I thought about wearing a costume from several years ago. I got a sombrero and a big, towel thingy.
Poncho?
Yeah, there you go, poncho.
Yeah.
Towel thingy, that's what I said. I don't know what the hell it is.
Scotty's half Mexican. So
okay. No, I'm not.
You need one of those
I
big...
was trying to save us here.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even trying, man. That's
you can say he's half Mexican.
I bought that way back in the day when it was okay to play stereotypes.
Scotty is obviously Irish.
Have you guys been following...
Actually, that's true.
Have you guys been following Kanye West and all the crazy shit he's been saying recently?
Oh, boy. I'm ready.
Dude, I'm starting to dig Kanye.
Really?
Yeah.
Finally getting to convert.
It's so funny because, at one time or another, that man has said something to piss off every possible demographic. And, when he started, talking about Trump, and like my Trump-loving friends were like, "Oh, they suddenly liked Kanye." I'm like, "Just give it some time, bro. You're not gonna like it for very long."
Yeah.
Well, he wore a shirt the other day that said "White Lives Matter."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Get out of here, Kanye."
It's fucking Kanye.
What's going on with that guy, man? Is his mom like come back to possess him?
I don't know,
It's
man.
fucking Kanye.
Yeezy, you're gonna have to be good now.
Did you see that he was on Tucker Carlson's show? Like he did a whole interview with Tucker Carlson.
Oh
Lord,
God,
how'd that go?
how did that work out?
It was disastrous. Although Tucker edited out the worst parts, but then they still ended up online.
They always
of course.
will.
Edited out.
Always.
I mean,
And he did an interview with Pierce Morgan too, and Pierce Morgan asked him gave him the opportunity to apologize, because the thing that got him knocked off of all the social media was when he said he was going to go Death Con 3
oh yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
Jews.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Which, by the way, for the record, it's Def Con 3, not Death Con 3.
Okay, so what is the context of him not liking Jews all of a sudden?
Dude, your guess is as good as mine.
You know, there's no.
And then the other thing that he said is that, you know, black people are actually Jews too, so he could say whatever he wants about the Jews because technically he is
he's
one.
Jewish, yeah.
Now I kind of buy that.
I don't know.
I believe because if you look at
You were worried about me wearing a sombrero and a poncho.
well, no. There
Just
are
saying, man.
there are
Where's
branches.
the line?
There are branches of Christianity that
Talk about the
that talk
taquitos,
about
and that's it.
black people being the true Israelites.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of sense. Oh, my tail fell off. It makes a lot of sense, but
I was wondering what the
God damn it, how many times have I heard that?
But
Not enough.
You need that litter box I just set up in the other room?
He's
I
a
mean,
furry.
if you look at the prophecies and stuff, and you actually believe in it, it makes a lot more
Getting
sense with
times
the way
on
the
old
Bible
77,
talks
we got
about
furry.
how Jewish people were treated and how they'll always be treated till
Yeah.
the Messiah returns.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes a lot of
About
sense.
3 bags.
And I
of
believe
Reese's.
there's a lot of people that believe that Africa, that part of Africa, is actually where Israel, or the original Israel and stuff like that.
Well,
was.
there's the whole, I think it's Ethiopia is where they claim, one of the sites they claim is where the Ark of the Covenant is.
Correct.
I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't know the name of the. It's a group of Christians that I don't know the name of.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't believe everything they say because they think all white people are going to hell because we're somehow demons and shit. It's a bunch of bullshit like any other religion.
Not we.
Yeah.
I'm brown.
You're just tan.
You do
You're
look
just tan, motherfucker.
Look right there. What's it? What it is?
Like, seriously, if
is on the old 77.
If I had never met this man before and you just showed me that image that's up on
Yeah.
the screen right now and told me he was
You wanna
mixed,
make babies,
I would be
wouldn't
like,
you?
oh yeah, he's mixed.
Yeah, you'd be wanting to make babies right now.
I would not question it if you told me.
I love how your
this
legs
was
all
mixed.
kicked up and that can looks like a wang.
If only that was true. Oh.
Yeah, they called him
I wouldn't be
Silo
sitting here.
Johnson back in the day.
Yeah.
The wang is right behind here, and so the can is just
Oh, stop,
blocking.
Dave,
It's
stop.
Just, it's just
Oh,
blocking
yeah.
the wang. The wang is so.
It's so. And then
Oh, I
a
love the
furry
hairy
paw comes
paws.
over.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
But, no, that's actually
Tony the
Biscuit.
Tiger's about to get frosted.
It's about to get great up in here.
That's actually Biscuit's real hair. If you've always seen the show, he's never been on here without a hat.
No,
before.
see,
Exactly,
to
you gotta
be
keep that under
fair,
wraps.
right? To be fair, that's
To be
all
fair.
the pubes over the years. You know, it's just,
He keeps them.
Dude,
after.
oh my god, I guarantee. Like, I can't grow facial hair, but goddamn, dude, I got a ball fro.
yeah, there you go.
For fucking
Nobody
days,
talks
dude.
about the ball fro.
I know,
I'm
man.
serious, dude.
I don't have to shave my face but once a week, but it feels like I have to shave my nads like every other day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
it's fucking.
So do you shave like all the way down or just
Oh
trim?
fuck yeah!
I
No,
do.
it's gone.
Really?
I
Like,
shave
you
it all
cl-
the way
you-
down.
Your hardwood floors, huh?
Absolutely, dude.
Both y'all are clean shaven right now.
If you're a fan of getting blowjobs,
yeah.
shaving your junk
Nah,
is the
dude,
way
I
to
like
go.
that little scruff.
I am not. Yeah, I'm kind of. Yeah.
A little bit of scruff is not bad. You just don't want it to be like, fucking Vietnam down there.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
at
wanna
the
have to
same
stop,
time,
like-
I don't want it to be like Vietnam coming back, where it's
don't-
like a fucking swamp and I got to hang on to my buddy and
Yeah.
all that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Too much hair and the dick looks like a button on a fur coat. I have to help it out all I can.
No thanks,
Dude,
man.
yeah,
I
when
like
Yeah,
I
that.
that's-
do shave, I'm like, bro, you're
the,
huge.
That's the other argument for shaving is that it makes your junk look bigger.
It does. Trust me.
Yeah. That's what they say.
I need all the
We're all
help I
not
can get in
gifted,
that
Scott,
department.
okay?
You know, I'm just saying, I like my shit hairy.
I
you know?
started shaving when me and my ex-girlfriend broke up, and I never looked back. Never looked back, man.
Here you go, man.
You got to stay on top.
Yeah.
You got to stay on top of it, though.
Just like that. Like, there it is.
Oh, baby.
That's huge.
I don't know if I'm that hairy, but holy shit.
That's your chest hair.
Right? Yeah.
There we
See,
go.
I don't even have any of that.
That's a straight moose
neither,
knuckle
man.
right there.
I got a little bit of hair around the old nips, and that's about it.
You don't
Oh, I hate my
Yeah.
nip
Same
hair.
belly hair.
That's all I got.
Because when I wear
You
a
got me beat,
jersey,
bro.
Yeah.
when I wear a jersey, a nip hair will always somehow find its
like-
way through
Oh,
a little
yeah.
hole.
Oh, yeah,
Then I
yeah.
got to take it off and rip that.
I got the
one
shoulder hair, man. I'm like fucking McGilla Gorilla.
I guarantee you're a hairy dude.
Yeah.
You got some back
But
hair.
my shit's all like patchy, man. It's weird.
You got back hair too.
Yeah, I got like wings.
Some
That's
women
dope.
some women love
You look
hairy
like
men though.
you look like a much hairier man in this picture when you
Yeah.
just had the goatee than you do with the full beard. How weird
Actually,
is
that is the full beard, believe it or not.
Oh, is it? I thought it
Yep.
was just a goatee.
Nope.
It's just
That's-
just the way that the Photoshop.
I think it's the
Looks like you're packing a fat dip right there. It's like you're getting ready to go get
kinda
on a
does.
Harley.
It does kind of.
Fucking ride off into the sunset.
and there's a skeleton.
And there's a
dancing on your
skeleton.
chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Scott,
Skeleton wings.
just a great job on the Halloween
thanks, man.
decorations, bro.
Halloween.
It looks all
the Halloween.
looks all Hallowangy in here. Right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
man.
Feeling the spirit.
Oh,
Yeah,
so if you reach over in the corner, I forgot to turn on the strobe light. I had a strobe light too.
Oh, well, turn that bitch on.
Yeah.
Man. It's never too late for the strobe light.
Where is
It's right there. It's in the corner by the microphone. You see that black box? There's a little button on it. I got it turned down because I can't stand that
Can't either.
that fast ass strobe. So it's just like blinky. Oh, you're gonna blind Dave with it. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, like this? Poof.
Just taking pictures.
There
of you
we
guys,
go.
That's all.
Yeah.
Biscuit.
Yo,
You win, man. You're hands down the best one.
You look good tonight, bro.
Yeah.
thanks, dude.
You look
know,
good
I
tonight, man.
I appreciate
the
it.
little roast hat.
I'm not gonna
the
lie.
Hey,
shirt.
flower power, man.
Dude, you're killing
It's
it.
all about it.
I'm a
You
little
just-
turned on right now. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? That's
Yeah, me too.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say
I
that.
got a lady boner, man. It's pretty hard on the inside.
it's hard on the
Pretty hard on the inside, man.
Boy, it's gross.
So
Oh god.
so you guys off the air earlier, we were talking about some of you guys have been in the mood for scary shit, watching scary shit.
Yeah, new Jason movie came out.
Yeah, how
Yeah, you
how
were
was
saying
that?
I still didn't get to watch it. I watched the previews of it, but supposedly
okay.
it's gonna take it's him coming back now in this year. So like you see like the bed from like the original Friday the 13th where it has all the stab marks.
Yeah.
Where that dude's laying on the bed and he just stabs up through it.
So wait, we're pretending all the rest of the shit didn't happen?
Pretty
I have
much
no
it.
idea. I haven't watched it yet.
Is it like how you got the first Superman and then we pretend all the other Supermans didn't happen until Superman returns?
Pretty much.
Wait a minute. Is it called
Jason. No, it's like Jason Rising.
Oh, fuck. I'm looking.
Oh, this is the one where he gets a boner. I remember that.
I'm looking at
my favorite one is where Jason is in space. I think it's like what is it like Jason 3000 or
X.
something like that.
Oh
Jason
yeah,
X.
Jason X.
And it's got they do like that. Oh fuck, what is that?
I shared a
Like that
meme about that
That
today.
little hologram. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That is my favorite thing. It's the two chicks, and it's like, you want to climb in the sleeping bag, and he picks them up, starts beating them while they're in the sleeping bag.
Beating one bitch with the other bitch.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the
even-
trailer. We were allowed to play trailers, right?
Yep. Wore my Jason socks.
Maybe.
Just for that.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, hell.
No, it
Worst
does
comes to
it.
worst, we can trim it out.
Yeah. It looks
Trim.
super good. 'Cause it brings his mother into it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is it called?
Jason Rising.
Where is this? Where did you
Jason's
watch
mom.
IMDb or
it?
whatever.
Okay, IMDb.
Yeah.
Jason's mom has got it going on.
But not like Dave, the Aztec god of happiness.
That's
over
what
there.
it is.
Oh, that perfect.
Right?
Sure, that works for me.
Fucking Dave, the Aztec god of happiness.
Put me on the big screen, Scotty.
All right, man. Here we go. Your lordship.
We're gonna
Oh, wait
your
a
butt
minute.
napkins, my
Oh,
lord.
your butt napkins, my lord.
So Scott has a beautiful poster hanging up in the
Yes,
in the
that is
official
good.
Old 77 bathroom.
It's
There's
ridiculous.
a poster of a skeleton. It's holding a roll of toilet paper, and it says, "Your butt napkins, my lord."
If you're ever a guest on the show, that's actually the green room.
Yeah. Oh, the bathroom. Nice.
We make you sit in there and wait till we're ready for you.
Is this it here? Red Crow Films.
This is the trailer for it. Yeah, let me give you some pointers.
Whoa. Whoa.
Didn't you see the sign when you came in? This is Camp Crystal Lake.
Damn, what's going on with her elbow?
A time ago, some ugly-ass kid named Jason drowned in this camp.
Ugly ass.
His mom worked here. She blamed the counselors, but
He was an ugly ass kid.
So she went nuts,
right?
Ended up killing a bunch of people because of it.
Oh, is that supposed to be his mom?
That's his
Dude,
mom.
I told
That's
you
his
she
mom's
was
early
hot.
in the day.
Dude, his mom is
now.
hot back in the day.
Yeah.
This one girl fought back. Cut that bitch's head clean off.
Clean off, man.
Can you imagine you're in
See,
like
there's the bed. There was the bed. There's the bed.
All right,
Stab
all
mark.
right.
See, so it goes back to. I like when movies do that.
Imagine you're in the cabin just boning down Jason's mom, and then the door flies open, and there he is. And that's
Time
the
to wake
one
up,
time
Jason.
he just like drops the knife and droops his head, and it's like, oh.
Then pulls out his monster wang and comes after you.
Guaranteed. Look at that dude.
I don't know.
Stabs you to death with it.
He was pretty.
You know, man, maybe take that thing off, clean it up a bit.
Right.
You know.
My favorite horror movie character.
Who's playing Jason? Because isn't Kane Hodder dead? Or was that his name, Kane Hodder?
Dude, anybody can play that character.
No idea.
Whoa, I think I saw this one. That was from the Asylum, though. That was different.
Oh, it's a fan film.
Oh, it is a fan film.
Did you see that? It said a Friday the 13th fan film.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Oh, that is cool.
What's that mean?
That it has nothing to do with Jason or anything. It's a fan that made it.
Oh,
so
really?
it's not official canon.
Which would explain why it's on IMDb and
Right.
not like in theaters or on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's independently made.
So we
wrote.
can show the trailer.
Yeah, we should be able to. No problem.
Dude, I'll tell you, one of the best fan films I've ever seen. You have to forgive it every now and then. And just remember, it's like a super low budget film. But it's called
Human Centipede.
Joker Rising. No, fucking Human Centipede. It's called Joker Rising. And it's on YouTube right now for free.
Nice.
I recommend if you've got the time to sit down and actually check it out. It's really good. The only thing that kind of pulled me out of the movie because it was so low budget, there's a fight scene with Batman, and there's one shot where Batman punches a guy, and he obviously didn't hit him at all.
Yeah.
But like I said, you give it a little bit of forgiveness. But like the Riddler's a pimp, and like
That's awesome.
There's all kinds of little shit in it that I think you guys would appreciate. But if you get a chance,
I got the trailer after our little
trailer.
ad here plays.
I
My
really
boy.
I want to see
My
that.
boy.
That
we go.
looks terrible.
Let me big screen this bitch.
Yeah.
I think it's going to get a lot louder here soon. There are two paths, man.
Stinky, pink.
Now see, this is obviously edited, a fan film edited trailer.
Oh?
One that leads to the light.
Narrated, Davey. Narrated.
Yeah.
Wait till you see my dick.
Have you ever seen those Batman spoofs on YouTube?
No, like funnies. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
have. Yeah, of like the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bat
no.
Dad.
No,
Oh, Bat
differently.
Dad.
No, different.
I love Bat Dad.
Sometimes to get where you want to go,
They're
you gotta
fucking
be somebody
hilarious.
else for a while. You just can't forget who you really are.
Nice belt buckle, bro.
Right, I like it.
Were you a belt buckle man, Biscuit? I always took you for one.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, sure enough.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
there it
Show
is.
enough. Oh, God.
It's Heath Ledger's lesser-known younger brother.
Is it really?
No.
Pete Ledger.
Oh, Pete Ledger.
Pete Ledger.
Yeah. Heath and Pete.
It fits really well into the Dark Knight universe. Like, it's good enough that you could put it in that Dark Knight universe.
Yeah.
Really?
And
I like the Dark Knight. Not
Yeah.
a Batman guy.
Oh, there's Batman.
Well, you guys know, like, I'm not a big like superhero movie person, but The Dark Knight, bad as fuck.
Yeah, very much so.
Absolutely.
What do you think of that new Batman? Did you see it?
No, not yet.
oh
With
god,
Robert-
it is way too long.
Yeah.
Is it
Good,
really?
though. It's good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It
I
was-
watched
it's
it
pretty
again the other
dark.
day.
I agree. It was a little too long for me.
This trailer is very lame for radio, but trust me and go watch the movie.
Go
The
watch
movie
the
is
movie.
the movie's 100 times better than the trailer.
Yeah.
What's a fan film? You ever found a fan film that you enjoyed?
No.
No. Have you ever looked?
But I really haven't looked.
I watched one time. It was a Star Trek fan film.
Okay.
And they had you were on some alien planet, and they had found, I don't know, the effects were great.
I'm assuming there's probably a billion Star Wars fan films out there.
Oh, I'm sure there is, especially now.
Yeah.
There's an official Star Wars fan film where
it's college humor Batman. Okay. And Batman can't stop thinking about sex.
Okay.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I'm a big college humor fan.
Fucking hilarious.
I'll tell you another good fan film.
I like that one a lot.
You should check out. If you're a Power Rangers fan, check out Zordon of Eltar. That was really good.
You guys familiar with the whole Lizzo and the crystal flute?
No.
She got in trouble about the flute.
I don't think she got in trouble.
That's so stupid.
She did not get in trouble.
What was it?
So you know who Lizzo is, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's about damn time. I'm in a minute. You know that big old black girl
Lizzo.
that loves her body and loves herself, and she's all. Well, she's a hell of a flute player too.
Yeah.
Is she really?
She can play a fucking flute, man.
Yeah.
And if you listen to her music, it's all fluted out.
Yeah.
Well, she allegedly got permission. I mean, it wasn't like that she made them. She was at a concert in Virginia, and the estate of Thomas Jefferson brought his crystal flute, and they allowed her to take it on stage and play it. So it's not like she did it on malice or anything.
Yeah.
And she only blew a couple of notes out of it.
Did it sound
That's
good?
all she did. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it would have sounded great.
I think that's awesome considering that Jefferson owned slaves.
Right. And that was the whole uproar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if she was not black, nobody would have said a fucking word. That's all it is.
So are people pissed off like they think it's not appropriate for her to do
that
that?
she disgraced it.
No,
and
they're
all this.
pissed off because she's black.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But the fact is, the estate brought it to her.
Yeah.
So it's not like she.
Yeah, it's not like she stole it.
Yeah, I don't understand the
from the
uproar
fucking
myself.
museum.
But yeah,
They want something to be upset about.
exactly.
That's all it is.
All right, here we go. We're going to put some college humor
It's
Batman
about damn
on.
time.
All right, let's check out Batman.
This one is called Batman Chooses His Voice.
Oh, no, not that one.
Why
that
not?
Because that one's not funny.
Oh, okay, well then tell me which one to go to.
The first one.
Batman Can't Stop Thinking About
Oh,
Sex.
yeah.
Here we go.
This one's the funniest one.
Bad Man.
Make that shit big.
Where's the trigger?
Where's the trigger?
I broke you. How have you come back?
You think you're the only one who can learn the strength to escape.
I did not escape.
The child of Ra's al Ghul made the climb.
But he is not the child of Ra's al Ghul. I am.
Oh.
What? What?
Everybody does a Batman voice after they do.
Talia al Ghul, here to finish my father's work.
They totally boned down in the comics, just saying.
Oh, we totally had sex.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yes, I know.
No, like hardcore.
Three
It is
times.
all a cruel ploy to gain your confidence.
That was a cruel ploy. Sign me up for another.
The mission is at hand. No act is off limits.
Oh, I agree. Nothing was off limits. It's like an all-you-can-fuck buffet.
Okay, let's get back.
Okay, Bruce, that's
How
enough.
we came to this moment, Mr. Wayne.
Let me see if I recollect. Some stuff happened. He sucked my dick.
My father.
Like a lot.
My father never accepted pain.
How was that, by the way?
Are you done?
I hadn't showered that day.
Private rubber
Really
suit.
seals in the flavor.
My father only saw a monster. It could not be tamed.
You tamed my monster.
Oh, shut up, okay?
With your mouth. In 2 other places.
Okay.
In an order that would surprise you.
Enough.
Half-mouth man.
I'm speaking to. Her protector.
That's ironic. Because we didn't use any protection. And I offered.
You motherfucker.
No. These words will be his last.
Her last words were, spit in my mouth.
Do you understand what's happening right now? A bomb is about to blow up Gotham, and I've stabbed you.
I stabbed you first. Just to clarify, guy who breathes through a crab. It's not the first time one of us has shoved 9 hard inches up into somebody's ribs. Except when I did it to her, she loved it.
Enough!
soon you will feel the fire of 12 million souls you failed.
So what you're saying is by touching that red spot in just the right way, there's an explosion?
Exactly.
I do the alphabet. A is for Alfred. B is for Bat.
It's Clarice, I get it. I get it. You don't have to show me.
I found it. I'm the world's greatest detective.
Yes, how does it feel to have something hard penetrate your body? No, nothing.
I mean, I could think of like 10 off of that.
I'm sorry. All sex jokes aside, I am losing quite a bit of blood.
You're an idiot.
All right, fuck this. I'm just gonna blow up Gotham now. Goodbye, my love.
Wait, are you crying right now? Jesus, his face is all wet, like mine was at the beginning.
And he's back.
And he's back.
At the end.
And yours at the end.
You gave Gordon a way to block my signal. No matter. You bought yourself 11 minutes.
What you should buy yourself is another pair of panties. I totally hid these from you when you were in the John.
When you were in the John.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of memory. Which one of these tubes do you smell out of?
Which one of these tubes do you smell out
I have permission to cry.
Now you have my permission to cry. Dave, did you spill?
Yeah, you have a paper towel.
I don't.
It's okay. It's just a little bit.
All right.
Let's take a break.
Let's
Just a little dribble.
Go ahead and hit that. Dave's dribbling on the old 77. Yeah. All right. So before we go, let's quickly thank our Patreon patrons. Davey Train.
Biscuit Strength.
Sir.
This is your first in-house Halloween episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you're here, man.
Dude, I'm glad I'm here.
We've not done a whole lot of Halloweeny but tonight, though. Keep going, Dave. Keep going.
Oh, we're just getting started.
The homie Dub IZ. The homie JT, Paranormal Son.
Attaboy.
Our good friends at the Jeff City Paranormal Society.
Them dudes.
And our good friend Jamie Rector, Ben Conley at In the Groove Records.
There it is, right there.
God damn it, I hit them all.
God, Dave.
I'm on fire.
Davey's on fire.
All right, we'll be right back, folks. I have to clean up this mess now.
Giggity.
Giggity on the old 70.
Something strange is happening at 13 Elm Street.
It's your turn, Jason.
You'll get a real scream out of what you'll find in the dungeon. Go to the dungeon.
Golden introduces new shrieks and creaks. It actually speaks and turns any house into a haunted house.
Oh. Happy Halloween, motherfucker. I'm a fucking rainbow.
This is the Biscuit Strength theme tonight.
Move the silo there, man.
I do like that.
You need a bass guitar right now.
Welcome back to the old 77, by the way.
Halloween episode.
Look at that gorgeous man with the towels in front of him.
Let's just fix that.
The towels. Oh.
I love those hairy palms, dude. Those are killing me.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was just finishing my dinner.
Oh.
It was a drug addict.
Hey.
Tasted funny.
Hey.
Tasted funny.
That's okay. This guy smoked weed, so it's okay if he's dead.
Drugs are bad.
He deserved it.
Ooh.
Drugs, kids.
Drugs are bad,
If
kids.
you do drugs, I'll fucking kill you.
Oh.
Did you guys, Biscuit, did you go through DARE when you were in school?
Yeah, it was, Dare, Just Say No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the best part about that was it was the Dare, Just Say No program. And the final thing of it was in 4th grade when we did it. And they had a like a big party for everybody who was in the Just Say No Dare program.
Oh, yeah.
At the very end, and they had it out at Binder. So I had some friends that we like to do hood rat shit together.
Hell yeah.
And
those are good friends. You gotta keep those kind of friends close.
Yeah.
I love it every time Dave agrees with something, that whole head moves.
Yeah, it's very good. But a kid might have got put in a porta potty, and the porta potty might almost have gotten pushed over.
Whoops. That's a shame.
Yeah,
that's a shame.
At a just say no dare thing, we tried to push a kid over in a porta potty. He kind of deserved it.
What a shitty experience.
He shouldn't have been smoking that weed.
I think that's what it was. Everybody else bolted, but me. I stood there and took it like a fucking champ.
Right, because he's a man.
Oh,
yeah.
Nah, I was too dumb to fucking run. I was like, what? And then there was a teacher. They're like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I mean,
they were like, Biscuit.
It's funny you asked.
Like, is somebody in there? And I'm like, no. And by that time, the door came open. I was like,
all right, teacher, funny story. True story. These other kids were trying to push us over, and I came over and fought them off bravely.
This band of hooligans.
You're not going to believe this.
Nah. But then they put us next to like their vehicles, and they all had the keys in them. And I looked at my friends. I was like, dude, I guarantee you, we can start these cars and take off. That was the shit that went through my head in 4th grade.
Yeah.
4th grade.
4th grade, man.
4th grade.
You were getting at it early, man. I respect that.
Shit.
I respect that.
That's why they put you in the DARE program. This kid's obviously going to do
There we
go. You're the only one of us that doesn't smoke pot.
Dare or no
That's
dare.
true.
Dare or no dare, man. I'm just saying.
I'm before DARE. I came around long before DARE.
I remember in like I want to say 4th, 5th grade. I remember like they brought high school kids and to give the a drug speech to us, and I remember they were talking about LSD and talking about how you might see the wall, but the wall might be melting.
Huh.
I'm like, what?
And the whole time I'm like, really?
Give me some of that LSD.
Tell me more.
Dude, I know.
Dave's like, no shit.
That's the one they couldn't scare me off of because nothing they said about acid made me think anything but, wow, that sounds fucking awesome.
The one thing they told us, we had a whole separate thing besides DARE, was that like if you take acid, the way your body breaks it down was it stores some kind of whatever after effect chemical in the base of your spine.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
And they were like, the only way they're going to be able to find that is if they do a spinal tap. And I'm just like, oh, fuck no.
So you can't even test me for it is what I heard.
That's what I heard too, yeah. Now.
It's 100% bullshit.
Back then I'm like, oh my God, that sounds like pain. Oh no.
So what I heard was I pay to get high now and I get to get high again later for free.
Yeah.
While you spinal tap me. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you got to give you some good meds for the old spinal tap.
That can't be fun, can it?
I have heard that you do trip again at some point.
Like flashbacks. Yeah.
Really get like flashback trips?
Supposedly that's
That'd be
a thing.
cool.
I wish weed did that. Shit, it'd be nice when I need to save a little money.
Well, I'll tell you guys a story. I'll tell you guys a story from many, many years ago from my younger days when I was a little more wild.
When you were a smaller rainbow?
So I may have accidentally, when I was a smaller rainbow.
When I was just a shower.
He only stopped at green back then.
When he was just a cloud.
So I've never had like a true flashback. The closest thing to a flashback I ever had was one night. I had a party at my house and took a bunch of acid, and I was all the way down from my acid trip, but I stayed up all night, and then I decided to smoke some weed. And then when I smoked the weed, I started tripping all over again. Like the weed brought the trip back.
Reactivated it?
Yeah, reactivated.
Was it better the second time around?
It was just as good as the first.
Just as good? That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah. I had a buddy over. We were having a jam session in my mom's basement. She was out of town, so had the drum set out there, had the guitar and the amps and everything.
What age was that?
This was I think I was like a senior in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you see the music coming out of it?
Absolutely. I could
Yeah,
smell
that's what
it.
I was going to ask. Could you smell the music? Taste the color purple?
That's a really common thing that happens with psychedelics. Synesthesia.
Yeah.
Where you'll have extra sensory.
I want to do that. I'm going to do that at the amphitheater, not like a real concert where I'm surrounded by people, but
just you and the band. That would be cool.
That's why I love Maryland Heights.
There's some kind of condition that you can, feel colors. Like
it's
that
called
feels.
It's called synesthesia.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that
Holy
it? Okay.
shit, that'd be cool as
Because I think my boy has that. He'll be like, "That's a purple song.
Kanye West
That's
has
a yellow
that.
song."
Kanye West has that. I think Pablo Picasso had it.
Of course, Kanye has it.
There's several like artistic types that over the years that have had it.
So just checking, did you see that article I posted on Facebook for you, Dave? I tagged you in it. It said, "Why I'm finally done with Kanye West."
Yeah, I commented on it.
I know. Your wife cracked me up. She had the quote of the day.
Yeah,
It's been a hard couple of days for the Davy train.
It's funny because we were just talking about that nickname at work. Like,
right.
Literally that same day, and then she made that
And then
comment.
she made that comment.
Yeah.
Oh, the Davy train.
Yeah, man. Hey, I just, I can't co-sign anything the dude says. I just really like it, like his early albums.
Like, he's
are
really
fucking
falling
good.
apart, man.
Yeah.
Isn't it great?
Honestly, I feel like
it is great.
I think it is. Shit show, man.
I feel like he totally, like, at this point, I would not be surprised if, like, he ended up dead for one reason or the other. Like, I feel like he's...
Well, that's what we said about Axl in the 90s, and he is the Axl Rose of hip-hop.
Yeah, man, I guess so.
I think so.
Really?
Who else? Okay, who else would he be? Like, if you took another rock star.
The rappers are the rock stars of this century.
If you took a rock star from
really
back in the
are.
day.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Because, like, who would it be? Like, Snoop would be like Aerosmith or Ozzy. Snoop would be Ozzy. Because he's like the oldest, wisest one.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't know if you're calling Ozzy the oldest, wisest. Maybe. Okay.
By now he is. If you hear him talk to kids and stuff, he's like, "Don't do drugs." And
meanwhile, he's slapping their mom's ass.
Took my beer.
So Beyonce sees sound, like different notes. She will interpret with different colors, which is pretty common. Marilyn Monroe had it, apparently.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Billie Eilish has it. Mary J. Blige, Kanye, which I mentioned.
I like Billie Eilish.
Here's a cool one.
I like Billie Eilish,
I do too.
Yeah.
I love her. Nikola Tesla. And his was sound to color. Most of them are sound to color.
Well, Tesla claimed he could, like, have a basically virtual workbench in his head.
Yeah, like he would test all of his creations out in his brain.
He would
first.
build them in his head and
Literally.
and like bench test them in his head.
Literally.
And then tweak things that needed done, and then he would figure out how things would break, and then he would tweak it again in his head, and then he would put it together.
And then the first time he would actually attempt to build it physically, it would be perfect.
It would be perfect.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
So what do you guys think about everything switching to electric cars?
I think it's about time. I think we should have did that in the fucking 90s.
You think?
I think it's a great idea until it gets really cold out. You won't be wanting that battery when it's really cold out.
I definitely don't think, gas cars are going away anytime soon.
not anytime.
Because of people like you that fucking love cars.
If anything, it's going to be propane.
Anybody that
we'll convert over to propane.
Well, but
that'll be
that's
next.
the newest thing.
Well, we're going to run out of fuel by 2085, so
eventually.
I'm cool with it.
Eventually.
I don't know, man. I can't call it. Fuck.
Well, if you Google it, that's what Google says. 2085.
But we've been wrong about shit before.
So the only thing that I hate to be a conspiracy theorist here. The only thing that bothers me with electric vehicles is they can shut it down.
Yeah,
they can do that now.
Plants.
Yeah,
they can do that to your car now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Teslas can do that. Tesla can move itself out of a parking space.
Even if you have a 1998 Ford, they can do that to you.
Shut it down?
Yes.
Not that 67.
No, not that.
No, not that.
I'm solid, bro.
So your cars, when they moved over to an internal brain, have JavaScript in them.
Really?
Yep.
Why would they, though? Like, what good would it do?
Why wouldn't you?
So there's a conspiracy theory several years ago. So we've talked about this before on the show, Dave.
Yeah.
Several years ago. It would have been early, maybe 2000s. Of a journalist who was doing a story somewhere, and his brakes just went out on his car.
Yeah,
and he died. They don't know how.
He drove straight into a fucking tree.
Come to find out, his brakes were hacked. Like somebody hacked into his car, switched his brakes off to where he hit the brake pedal.
Yeah.
And then when the car crashed, turned them back on, and then left, and they never found out who.
Yeah, cars are hackable.
But now your car could be hackable.
For sure.
And late 90s is when they did it.
I remember when there was a huge thing for key fobs.
Yeah. Oh.
If somebody was close enough to you, they could get the signal off your key fob. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Unlock
go.
your car.
Yep.
So we work with a guy. He's an engineering dude, and he has one of those chips implanted in your hand.
Get out of here.
He's a weirdo.
That's cool.
I like him, but he's a weirdo.
I don't know who you're talking about.
What's it do?
So, with his, he can read and then transfer. So basically, like if I left my key fob out, he could just be around it and if it was set to read, it would read my key fob, and then when he left, he would have my key fob in his hand,
And just go
and he could just go up and unlock the door, and it would say it was me.
Yep.
Yeah, see?
Fuck
And
that.
see, then he can also transfer it to something else.
How do you change it? Is there buttons sticking out of his hand?
No, you just go online and take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that's why I say
It's like a
fuck
firmware
electric
update
cars.
or some shit.
Yeah, so basically it's just the code
Yeah.
in your hand.
What charges it?
It's not chargeable. It's just there, and it's just a code, basically.
Well.
And then when you come up, it's just like, on your key fob, nothing's charging that.
Well, the battery will die.
Yeah, there's
on your
batteries
key fob
in your key
eventually.
fob.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know then.
Something a lot smarter.
I don't know then.
But no, yeah.
Well, it's like AirTags. You can buy AirTags today.
Now, AirTags makes it a scary time to be a woman.
Absolutely,
For sure.
Somebody can slap one on the
Oh,
fucking
shit,
underneath
dude.
your wheel well. And
Any kind of cloning software, and I can just set my phone next to Biscuit's, and I can
don't
get
want
every
that.
single one of his.
You
imagine
don't want that.
I mean, imagine that if he was like an ex of mine, and I was going to stalk him, and that's all I would have to do.
right,
Yeah.
just be in the vicinity.
I mean, holy shit!
yeah,
Then
Yeah.
I'd have everything.
technology, man. It's
And see,
already
it's
already
great,
making
but
shit
it's
weird.
frightening,
yeah,
too,
It's
you
already
know?
shit is already weird, and just think about in 20 years what it's going to be like. Man.
Well, it's like how easy shit is to hack. So I have a friend who hacked an airport. It was a small airport, but he was just fucking around one day.
Yeah.
Hacked an airport, and he told me like all about it, like how he did it and everything.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then he left something. And the FBI ended up contacting him.
Oh,
He's like, "Hey,
shit.
that was impressive.
but don't
great
do it again.
job.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do it again."
Nice.
And that's how the FBI finds people. They find people.
Well, they
that are-
recruit that way, too,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
But like, yeah, and this dude, so he found out that his girlfriend was cheating on him
yeah,
by hacking her webcam, and she was getting plowed by some dude.
of course she was.
And he's like, "All right." So then he pulled up her computer and shit and started talking to him. Oh, dude, it was fucking wicked. But that's
Do
why
you keep going in that instance?
that's
Fuck
why
yeah.
you keep people like that your friends.
right.
Right? Do you like hold her head up?
I turn her around so I can be face to face with the camera and look you straight in the eye. That'd be what I do.
The only thing is like he was pretty big into like the HGH and the pro hormones.
Oh,
So he
wow.
was like, he's one of those fucking yoked.
We were just talking about Chris Benoit.
Yeah. Aww.
Chris Benoit.
he's all yoked.
Chris Benoit.
Benoit.
Sad.
I could really go for a couple of beignets right now.
Me too.
Chris beignet.
Bidets?
I've been wanting a bidet forever.
Dude, they're
Water in
$30
the
bucks at
butthole.
Walmart. Go buy one.
Oh, no,
Dude,
Are
thank
they?
you.
You can get them at
Yes.
Walmart now.
I don't.
Do you go to
like
Menards, get that 11% rebate?
Wait a minute. Do you have? Because when you moved,
11%?
right? Are you going to hook up the bidet? At your
I've
new
already
place?
hooked. Yeah, I bumped
Yeah,
into Scotty at Walmart that day when I was hooking up my
He was
bidet.
looking for adapter kits to hook up to
Was
the
he?
bidet.
Fuck
I need
me,
more water
right.
pressure.
Right.
I really got to clean those.
Need to power
nachos and
need to
keep
power
those
blast those nachos right off.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna tell you, man.
Dingleberries.
I hate shitting at work. When I have to shit at work, the first thing I do when I come home is bidet. Just because even by then, I'm sure it's all.
You ever
wrapped
shit in a
off.
porta potty?
No.
Yes.
I
You
never
refuse.
have?
No.
Yes, it has.
Actually,
All the time.
one time.
All the time. Being a driver, that's your friend.
One time when I was a kid.
Comes up that pipe, goes in.
Yeah, but not
tickles the sack.
But not the one that's like at the concert. Like you don't.
Yeah.
You do not shit in that.
No, I did.
I'll shit anywhere.
Oh, I did. My dad.
I'm solid.
I'll do the old squat without actually letting my
I was gonna say,
ass
do you
cheeks
do the
touch.
hover?
I'll do, because that's what the chicks do, right? Isn't that what the chicks do?
I just saw a
What?
thing the
Like
other
you
day.
hold
It was
the
the
sides?
urinal,
Well, I don't know about holding
and it
the
said,
sides,
"This is
but
not
Nah,
a
dude, I
purse
sit
holder."
down.
You just sit to your ass. Do you at least like wipe the seat off before you
No,
sit
dude,
your
I
ass
put, I,
cheeks
put, I
down?
put a little bit of toilet. I do a lily pad.
Okay,
Oh, you go the
smart.
paper ass gasket.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
do that.
But I'll do a lily pad first.
Yeah.
So my truck that I drive, I always keep like 2 rolls of toilet or
Paper towels?
paper towels in there because they're thicker. So it's a lot quicker to make a lily pad because when you got to shit, bro, you got to fucking shit.
And you want that? You want that absorbent?
You want that thicker
I ain't
picker-upper,
about fucking
right?
around.
No.
And letting that one ply instant dissolve
Yeah,
shit try
fuck
to
that.
do it.
No.
No, that
So?
gets wet, man. That's gone.
Nah,
you
can't
can't
do
get that enough when you know you're prairie dogging. Just
see-
knocking at that back door, bro. You got to let it out.
Before the bidet, I was wiping and wiping. My motto is I wipe the boo-boo till there's no more poo-poo.
Like a fucking marker.
And by God, like it would dude, I'd use like a quarter of a roll of a toilet paper on one shit before the bidet. But well, dude, I mean, you're wiping, and it still ain't coming out
bro,
right.
You got some thick shit.
Did you ever think about switching over to the Cottonelle wipies, the little the moisture wipes?
I tried that for a little while, but I just didn't like that as much because they're too small.
Yeah.
And I like my whole hand covered because if you don't, you're going to get a knuckle or something's going to scrape in the wrong
that
spot.
you might like it.
That's why you wash the hands.
Right.
Well, this goes way south.
I'd rather not touch the shit at all. Yeah. Now I buy shitty toilet paper because it's like one double up, pat it dry, and I'm done.
Pat it dry.
Yeah.
Have you ever shit, wiped, nothing there, looked in, still nothing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ghost poopy? Ghost poopy is a real thing.
But you know it. You know you did because you felt the expansion.
Yeah, like you
felt you guys cut
shit.
out?
I can't hear anything.
Can you hear me?
I bet you the light's not on, right? You probably unplugged it.
Sure did.
That is.
This guy.
I saw everybody looking. I'm like, ooh, I've seen that happen
Can
before.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Now I can
Yeah,
hear
we're
me.
back.
Yeah, you're back. You just unplugged the distribution amp.
Damn
Hey.
it.
Me and Biscuit never lost you.
This is why we can't have nice things, Dustin.
It's all right. It's all right.
For some reason, it's that end of the table.
I know, man.
What were we?
This is
that
this is
head.
crazy.
I couldn't stop watching that head earlier. He was agreeing with something, and man, he was there it was.
So the
Biscuit was saying something, and he was like, "Oh yeah."
It's like having built-in windshield wipers, you know.
one time
it's
that
good
I
for sex
did,
too.
Yeah, you're motorboating yourself.
Right.
His head's in the clouds, just
Fucking
motorboating.
splash
You
guard.
old sailor, you old captain.
Oh goodness,
that's funny.
You were gonna say something.
Sorry,
Dustin.
man.
I forgot.
Oh no.
I don't remember.
So I want to share. So me and Scotty watched the the new Unsolved Mysteries episode.
Yeah.
With a UFO episode that came out, and so I was digging around on the internet today trying to find some shit for today, and I happened I wasn't even searching for it, but I just happened to find like a news video about that incident.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
And it's from last year, so like it's
so it's fairly recent.
fairly recent, but it's not so recent that it was like when the Unsolved Mysteries thing came out. But basically, yeah, they interviewed this gal. So just to give you guys a little bit of background,
backyard smoking weed with her, doing drugs.
I know, right? Isn't it funny?
Yes.
That's what popped up.
And then you saw an alien.
So this incident happened.
That's how I'm gonna see an alien. Let's be honest.
Well,
I've already seen.
I
few
mean,
that way.
I've probably seen 6 or 7 of them
I was
that
gonna
way
say,
already.
I've seen a few. This happened over Lake Michigan, not that far away from Chicago, actually. But
okay.
So here we go.
But the experience left a mark. Holly says even today her now adult children don't want to talk about it. But listen to her.
I'm glad my family got to see it. I really am. It's like once in a lifetime to see this.
You listen to her nearly 30 years later, and it seems like the experience changed her in some way.
It's an experience that I'll take to my grave with me.
So you're looking at this thing that night, and what were you thinking?
This guy's in that episode, I think.
So was she, if I remember right.
He was thinking, what the fuck?
Here's the actual call.
Jack Bushong's job was meteorologist for the National Weather Service at a station.
Oh, shut
in
the fuck
Muskegon.
up, dude. We want to hear the
Ottawa
911
County
call.
Central Dispatch was getting a lot of UFO reports and reached out to him for radar clarity. He found out later that
What a shitty time for a voiceover.
Then I was really scared, and I lost sleep.
He fretted about what people would think about what he was seeing.
People think you're a kook, you know? You're lying, you're not credible. I'm supposed to be a scientist and skeptical.
I'm looking at it in the vertical now.
On the recording, you can hear Bushong calmly controlling the radar by hand, trying to zero in. When he finally gets the picture,
Well, oh my God, what is this? They were going together and coming apart.
Wow. Wasn't there like
Radar
three
was
of
telling
them?
him the objects
Three
were
or
forming
four?
a wide triangle.
Yeah, they would come together as one craft, and then all of a sudden,
And then they would spread apart into
they
three.
would break up into
Yeah.
more. So yeah,
And
let's keep
moving
going.
fast. No recording. So he made these paper tracings of what he was seeing on his screen.
They were moving about 20 miles in each jump. They were hovering and then jumping, hovering and then jumping.
These are huge returns. I've never seen anything like this. Not even when I'm doing storms. These are storms. They're like, they're just popping up all over the place.
He says the radar told him he was looking at something solid.
It was a flying tin can, you know. I don't know how else to explain it.
He says some people dismissed what he saw. But despite his worry, the sighting didn't seem to affect his career. He got promoted.
Is that
moved
his
out of
wife?
State, won an
think that's
award
him.
for his
Oh my
and eventually retired. But all that time, he clammed up about his experience on the lakeshore.
I kept my mouth shut, and I learned that really quickly.
For decades,
Well, it
the
looked like he had a
government
clam in
fostered
that last
kind of
photo.
fear
Shit.
by dismissing UFO reports, explaining them away as people misidentifying stuff like weather balloons. It kept even credible people quiet. After a flock of sightings in Michigan in the 60s, then Congressman Gerald Ford of Grand Rapids said in this
that's
letter,
right.
the government was misleading the public.
I forgot
and
about
called
that.
for congressional hearings and more straightforward talk. That took more than 50 years. And lately,
Look at
there's
that.
a big change in government attitude. It's why Bushong is talking about it again.
That has everything to do with it, yeah.
His name is Bush Hog.
Something like that.
Probably got a
The
fucking
government is
hog.
now
yeah.
releasing video
That's a-
of
that's a
sightings
man
by
with
the
a big
military and admitting in this report
I have a sixth sense. That's my psychic power.
That's
just psychic
nobody
power?
can figure out.
We gotta talk about
Bushong
that.
says a
I was gonna
lot
say,
of
we
the
got
video
psychic
and
stories.
descriptions are just like what he saw on radar nearly 30 years ago.
I guess I've been waiting for this vindication, which I didn't think I was going to get all my life, so I was just going to let it die out.
So this guy basically didn't talk about it until when
It was okay
when
too?
the government came out and said,
Yeah.
like, hey, these things are real. Like, we don't know what they are.
Government says it's cool to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
It's pretty much what he's saying.
But
yeah.
I mean, there were how many witnesses to this event, Scotty?
Oh God, there was so many.
Hundreds, at least.
At least couple hundred.
Yeah.
I mean, there was at least 50, 60 calls into the emergency services. What are
Right.
those lights in the skies?
Right. Right.
You know,
Those-
family after family after family.
And
they had
nobody
10.
took a Polaroid.
Well, there were
Well, that's a good
there was
question,
10
dude.
people that were willing to talk about it on the Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can get 10 people to remember anything like that, and all of them, you know, they were all kids at the time, a majority of the ones. Like, one kid was playing in a creek, 2 kids were riding their bikes, you know, and they remembered it all vividly.
Yeah, but the meteorologist guy, he was a meteorologist at that time.
Yeah.
You know, like, wasn't just kids; it was credible.
Right, and they
grown-ups, too.
they show him like working the radar, and the radar going back. I've never seen a radar do the things that it did on that Unsolved Mysteries. Like, when I think radar, it just goes around.
Yeah.
Right? This one was like going back and zooming in.
That's
and they
because
were
he was
like,
controlling it.
Right, he was manually like honing in on these things, and then you just see this thing shoot through and then pop, and it shoots apart, and he's like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
And then the radar'd go back, and he's messing with it, and it was weird.
It was pretty bonkers.
It was.
Those are the ones that I like, though. Like the mass sightings where you've got hundreds of people.
Now, forgive me, but isn't that one of the ones that Gerald Ford was a part of?
Like, that he witnessed?
Yeah.
I
So
don't know.
Ford, was it Ford, or there was another president?
I think it was Carter.
Carter, maybe, too.
Yeah, yeah.
But were witnesses to UFO events.
Well, and then there was the Phoenix Lights in 1997, where the actual governor of Arizona at the time witnessed it.
Yeah, he witnessed it, yeah.
Yeah.
Gave testimony on it, if I remember right.
The governor.
Hey, the governor.
Yeah,
Get in the chow pow.
Yeah.
I just watched.
You a goody man.
I just watched Commando before you guys got here, too.
Nice, nice.
Were you commando while watching it?
Maybe.
No, he was butt ass naked, bro. Come on.
No, I wasn't Commando.
He was in bed.
Yeah.
Because Scott is butt ass naked in bed.
In
all
bed
the time.
all
Yeah,
the
if
time.
anybody wanted to know that, now you do.
What about Mrs. Car Wash? May we ask?
No, man, she can't hang. It's got to
Yeah.
be fully clothed.
Fully
Can't
clothed.
hang.
So I'm a flip-flopper when I sleep at night, and if I sleep in a shirt, it twists up around my neck.
Me too.
Yeah, it
And
gets
if I
all
sleep,
roll over and hear a
right, you know, and if I sleep
slap.
in like because I'm a boxer brief guy.
Yeah.
I like the freedom of the boxer, but I like the comfort of the brief, you know?
Me too.
So it's a bit of all right, best of both worlds. And I if I wear those, I flip-flop around, they twist up around my legs. Next thing I wake up, my balls are tied in a knot.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
do
a whole
anything,
fucking
man.
mess, man.
Right.
Yeah.
6 weeks to piss again, I'm telling you.
What I wear to bed is completely dependent on my temperature at the time.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm hot as fuck, I'll go butt-ass naked.
Yeah.
But if I'm cold, I'll wear some long sleeves, man. You know.
Dude, I kick the air down. I'll get
If
under
it's
about
cold.
3 blankets and kick a leg out from under it. And
Yeah, I like to have one blanket on the leg and one leg hanging out.
yeah.
I like to be completely covered up.
Yeah. But
I like to be
butt-ass
naked and let my butt hang off just in case the demons decide they want to eat something.
Yeah.
They can eat your ass.
Yeah.
Eat this, you demon bastard.
Wakes up to...
I've really noticed
It's
that eating ass has really kind of come into its own in the past few years.
It has gotten popular.
We work with a kid who's totally free about his ass eating abilities. Yeah, you fucking eating that ass. It's like, whoa, dude, bring it down.
I won't like put my tongue on the hole, but I do like the crack right in my face.
No, I got no problem.
There you go. There you go. Scott's got no problems.
I'll eat that ass.
Yeah.
I'll
He's a
put
trooper.
I can't do that.
Before
but-
and after
Why can't
a
you
hard
eat?
frost.
Why can't you eat the booty?
I don't know, man, but like
Tongue
some
punch the fart box.
I don't even understand why I get off on like a chick like just putting my whole face up in her ass crack. Like I don't know why I get off on that. Like I do, but-
it's cool.
You know, you find out a lot about dudes when you like, oh man, I got this really freaky girl, and be like, really? Does she lick your ass? Like, whoa, where did that come from?
Oh, dude, I could not kiss a girl. Well, now that I've got the bidet,
You mean after?
Now I've got the bidet.
I don't know. I have to reconsider.
Let me eat that ass. Hold up 1 second. I'll be right
Did your
back.
girl ever try to kiss you after a blowj?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
I don't like that.
It's not like she's snowballing me or anything. I can't handle that.
Yeah.
Spooge grosses me out, even my own. That's why I shave so much.
Well, that's why I give it to her. It's a gift.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's a gift.
Gift that keeps on giving. Especially about 9 months later.
Oh, thank
Gross.
God. Thank God that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
My girl got fixed.
Yeah,
Nope.
baby.
I've been thinking about getting fixed.
Yeah.
I should have.
Nope.
I
Won't do
should've.
it.
Not gonna. Do
I didn't
it.
want to do it either, and then it was like later. It's like, I should have done.
It's proven to lower your testosterone.
You know what?
Especially as you get older, you don't need any more help lowering that testosterone.
I can lower it all on my own, man.
Like I'm getting older
By
because I have to.
distributing it all out. It's a little lower here. It's a little lower there. All right. Careful, don't slip in the little over there.
I have to remember to beat off nowadays.
I have to remember.
Like,
I
it's
gotta
been
set an
2
alarm
weeks.
on my phone.
Not me, man.
Like it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, Dave's still rocking the ancient, like she's barely holding on by a thread. Fleshlight.
Yeah, she's going on a quarter century old, man.
Dude.
Oh my
I'm gonna tell
God.
you, it's been. Last night I was thinking
She can legally drink. Like I pour alcohol into her now, man. That's how old she is. I've been getting her drunk. Sometimes I stick cigarettes in her. But only after I'm finished.
Okay, there you go.
Hey.
That boy. It doesn't matter if she finished, but she's smoking afterwards.
I told Scott, man, whenever I retire her, she's coming into this studio.
I told Andrea, I go, I think he's serious.
I am serious.
He tells you that and just
put it
marches
on
on
this
it.
Right?
We're gonna get a nice little
Or
old
this
77 flag made. We're gonna stick that right on the top.
Been
man.
giving generations of Jordans the clap,
Absolutely.
you know?
I'll disinfect
not
her.
on this shelf
Nah, fuck it.
and not on this shelf because I walk past these.
It gets its own shelf.
It'd be a shame if it fell off.
Right, it would have to get its own shelf.
Oh, I've got a story.
Still a little
Let's hear your
moist.
story, man.
All right, so a buddy of mine used to be a bouncer at a strip club, and there was this one stripper that I used to tip because she was the only hot one in there. And I forget her real name because he didn't know her stripper name, but he showed me a picture of her. And I was like, oh, dude, that's the only hot one. So anyway, he's like, and this is another reason I'm glad I never ate anything in this place. So they had a kitchen, all right, and so
the
one
club.
One day he's at work and she comes up and grabs his junk just randomly, and he's like, "What, you want to fuck or something?" And she's like, "Yeah, let's go." So they went in the kitchen and fucked, and he fucked her with a condom, and then the condom came off inside of her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he didn't know it till he was already done, so he just said fuck it and left it in there. And so she went back to work.
Holy shit.
Dancing
with
on
the
dudes and
condom?
shit, with a condom still in her. And you know it was upside down, so the spooge is just dripping. I was like, could you imagine like she's giving somebody a lap dance, she's over his lap, and then all of a sudden
snail trail.
Some dude is so excited. He's like, I got this bitch so fucking wet. Like, nah,
Dude,
bro.
she made me come all the way down my chest.
That one time stands up and just flops out on your.
Could you imagine being in the strip club, you go home, you get in the car, and you don't even see the condom fall out. It's just like you go home, you get in the car, and there's a used condom stuck to the bottom of your shoe like toilet paper.
I mean, doesn't that happen anyway?
I don't know.
I'm sure it's happened.
I wouldn't eat in there. I don't even like to touch this. Like the floors, like it reminded me of like when you go to the theater, how the floor is all sticky.
Yeah,
always.
I don't even want to think about
For
how
my
this floor
bachelor
goes.
party, me and my buddies went to Brooklyn, Illinois. We went to the asshole of the United States, let me tell you. This place is like a solid 3 blocks. Everything is barred up. There is prosties everywhere, transgendered prosties, peep shows. There's like 3 or 4 like mega strip clubs. You know, it's just a shithole. Think East St. Louis versus Vegas.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
you can get shot there, and they have barbecue. You can get barbecue outside the strip club with some slaw. Y'all want some of that slaw and barbecue?
That's disgusting.
Probably a healthy dose of Hep C too. Ooh.
Probably, yeah.
Ooh.
Yummy.
Well, you don't have to worry about getting herpes. Once you've got herpes, you never have to worry about getting herpes again. That's really the. I mean,
Yeah. That is also the one thing you can't cure, and that comes back from Vegas. You know, just saying.
But the thing about herpes is it's much of a less big of a deal than what we make it out to be.
I know a dude with herpes.
Like,
I'm sure.
Genital
I'm
herpes.
sure you know.
Like he's got it down there. You know.
If you don't have herpes, you're the weird one because everybody's got some kind of herpes.
Well, if you get a
That's what
cold
they
sore,
say.
you have herpes. So
Yeah, that's what they say.
I get those.
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh yeah, I get the cold sores. My sister used to get them like in her fucking eyeballs though. That was the worst.
It's like the chicken pox, man. You're just gonna have to knock it out and go ahead and get it over with.
The cold sore?
Yeah. Put your face in that.
Just go ahead and put your face in it.
Go ahead and get it over with.
I'm trying to get a percentage on who actually has.
I got to tell my
herpes
girl,
here.
cold sore comes in, like, sorry, can't do anything down there for you.
Speaking
you don't want
of-
that on you, do you?
Yeah.
Speaking of your girl, didn't you say you had an update about the psychic experience?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it started with me.
It did. It started with. God
What's
damn
the-
it! I
what's
can't
the
stop
herpes?
calling
I
you the
know.
Davy Train.
That's okay. I don't mind it. What'd you say,
What's
Dustin?
the herpes percentage?
I didn't get it yet because I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna find that text.
I got it
that
right here in
Jacqueline
front of
sent
me.
You got it. Okay.
So I got it. It says it's Andrea sent me the whole thing in text form. So this is from Jacqueline. So if you saw our last episode, we had what was her name again, Dustin?
Nikki Ojeda.
Nikki Ojeda came on. Nikki read from She's in Vegas. Is that right?
No. She. Oh fuck.
Pittsburgh.
That's
yeah.
right. She was in Pittsburgh. I should have known that. She was in Pittsburgh, and she read Andrea. And the whole time she read Andrea said she felt weird.
She felt weird right before the
Like
call
an
came
out-of-body experience. And talking with her later that night, she's like, it just felt off. Like something was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then the show drops. When was this? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Did this come through Tuesday?
Yeah.
So after the show drops, Jacqueline, friend of the show, Jacqueline Owsley, good medium
From Jeff City
from the Jeff City
Paranormal
Paranormal Society,
Yeah.
sends through Dave because she can't get a hold of Andrea. Says, I don't know how to reach out to the others right now, but I just watched the beginning of the last podcast with the Tarot Gal. That is absolutely her grandma coming through. She says that she feels
She's talking
like
about that's Andrea's grandma.
yes,
coming through.
Andrea's grandma coming because Andrea was like, I felt like my grandma was going to come through, and that I feel weird. And Jacqueline says that's her grandma coming through, and that she's trying to guide Andrea, and she continues to come back to show her that no matter the path, the day, or the challenges, that the ending is always going to be the same. And she sensed a void of self-love And that's totally Andrea right now. She's not very happy. But then she goes on to do a whole bunch of stuff and nails it. And then there's one at the very end, and she's like, oh, if you talk to her, I feel like there's like maybe like she's got some pain in her back leg or something. And it was like, get the fuck out of her. She just slipped the other day going down the stairs and sprained her leg.
Yeah.
And she's been complaining of pain right there.
Yeah.
But how could Jacqueline have even known that?
Right.
That's what got me.
Did she tell anybody about it?
No. Jacqueline just comes out and she's like, well, this is this and this is that. And she nailed so many things. And I'm not talking like here's a target and she got like an 8. She was full on bullseye every time.
Right.
That's fucking crazy.
And Andrea's...
And I'm going to withhold some of it because it's pretty fucking personal.
Yeah.
And the personal touches are just right on.
Yeah.
That's the person she's talking about.
Andrea's response, if I may say, was, I'm bawling.
Yeah, she called me up at work and was like, did you just get that last message? And I was like, oh, fuck, what happened? What's going on? I'm at work ready to... I got my keys in my hand. I'm like, what's going on, baby? What's up? Everything okay?
Sorry about that.
Jacqueline, just Dave, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay, everything's cool. I can set my keys down. All right, well, what happened? And then she tells me all this and sends me this. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
That's
pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I was taking my morning shower and I got some notifications and it was her. It was Jacqueline.
Yeah, so Nikki was a success then.
Nikki was a success.
Yeah.
So, but Jacqueline though, man, I've met people that claim to be mediums and things. Jacqueline's been nailing so much stuff, and just like with Andrea, like our family, she somehow gravitates to us.
Yeah.
I feel bad because Dave just wants his grandpa to show up.
I know, right?
And
that's how I feel.
And my family's just screaming from the other side.
Right.
No, come here.
Yeah,
straight up.
But that's part of the reason why I feel like Jacqueline is legit, because
I do too.
And I also feel like because people want to make the whole psychic thing or just paranormal phenomena in general, people want to make it black and white, and I don't think it's that simple. I think that there are certain people who are tuned in. That doesn't mean they're tuned in 100% of the time, but more often than us can tune into those things.
No, absolutely.
You know, and it's not like just because a psychic gets it wrong doesn't mean that they're not a psychic. You know what I mean?
Well, you know who predicts things and it only is right maybe 75-50% of the time? A meteorologist, and you still listen to him every night.
Yeah, I heard the fuck out of that.
You know?
True.
Fair enough.
True. Well, and police departments have used psychics.
I want to know the percentage of that. Like how often does a police department go, I don't know if I believe this guy.
I would arrest that motherfucker on the spot.
You know, he's leading you right to it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just being, I'm being for real right now. And that may, if there is something to it, that may hinder the whole using it for solving crimes.
Maybe.
But, I mean, just being real, if I was a cop and that happened to me, I would arrest that motherfucker. I wouldn't even play
Yeah.
No.
I mean...
Well, one of the great arguments against psychics is well, if psychics were real, why don't they fucking win the lottery every night? You know what I mean?
For sure. But like you said,
again,
I think it's a specific type of deal. It's not.
Yeah.
And it seems like a convenient out to say it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, I mean,
Nikki,
if we had
Nikki is my friend. I'm going to say first off, Nikki Ojeda came here because I asked her to.
Yep.
And I have a lot of respect for her, and I believe to her it's real.
Yeah. Have you talked to her about your beliefs and all of this? And
briefly. We've never needed to discuss it fully. I've never told her I think it's all bullshit or anything like that, because I think psychic is bullshit, but I don't think that she is full of shit. Right. I think whatever she is experiencing is definitely real to her. I don't know. Like you said, though, she hit on some things with Andrea, and I mean, that's kind of a litmus test in a way, but I don't understand how it works. I don't know how cold reading and all that, so there's supposed to be an explanation for, but I've never understood the explanation that people give anyway, so I can't really, I'm kind of on the fence about it.
Yeah.
Maybe there is something to it. I don't know. If I couldn't smell and everybody, if 50% of the population couldn't smell, we'd probably be calling, and the people was in power. Let me put it this way. if white people could not smell, and every other ethnicity could smell, we would be sitting here calling bullshit on the sense of smell. And I'm being honest. That's how it would work.
Only
in real
Biscuit
life.
Sniffing over here.
I mean,
he's mixed.
Just 25% sniffing.
But you know what I'm saying, right?
I do.
So I mean, I'm trying to be fair here at the same time. Like, whatever her experience is her experience, and it's real to her, and that's all that matters. She doesn't need my fucking approval.
For sure.
Right.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't need to believe in all of this stuff to respect her.
Yeah.
And and I don't know that there's nothing to it.
Yeah.
Maybe there is something to it. Because I mean, who knows?
None of us do. None of us do, man.
I love how everybody's hair on this side of the table is just moving back and forth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me see if we can't get a picture here of
I don't know what
this.
you're
There we
talking
go.
about, bro.
There we go. Look at the hair.
Yeah.
Hair
look
and
at
bows.
I'm a rainbow, motherfucker.
The lead up to it.
It's good to be me.
It's good to be me. What? I'm a rainbow. Big whoop. Wanna fight?
Motherfucker.
Wanna fight? Big whoop. Big whoop. Wanna fight? Here we go. I got it now.
Do it. It's not coming through very well.
It's not translating.
A little bit.
Kind of. Yeah.
We're going to give Dustin a chance to work out the kinks on the voice modifier over there.
Hey, while we do that, Dave, if someone did want to call in to the show, or if they had something they wanted to say, how would they do that?
They could call us on the listener line.
They could.
Yeah, there's a number for that. It's 573, it's 246, and it's 0779.
Yeah, that's it right there. Man, Dave, steel trap, man. That guy.
Absolutely. Nothing escapes me, bro.
The rainbow of knowledge.
The rainbow. The more you know.
Yeah. You've heard of the tree of life. It's the rainbow of knowledge. Folks, we'll be right back after this.
You should have been LeVar Burton and brought a book, and then he could have been the Reading Rainbow.
Next year. Next year. We'll recycle
Hell yeah.
All right, we'll recycle. We'll be back for the cool down, folks. Stay with us.
Dave's got to pee.
Dave does have to pee.
When he's not spilling things on the board, he's taking pisses on the old 77.
At least I'm not pissing on the board.
Bitches.
Not yet. Wait till the cool down.
Yet.
I heard him yelling in the castle.
Fix me.
His name's Big Frank.
Fix me.
I said, I'm going to fix you. No talking monster, Big Frank.
I'll fix you, Big Frank. Monster Boy fixed. How do you feel now, Frank?
I'm alive.
It's always fun to fix him. A talking monster, Big Frank.
Thank you.
Big Frank talks and his eyes light up. Batteries not included.
Welcome back to the old 77.
It's a safe place.
Man, dude, we are bumping.
We're coming out the mains, bro.
Yeah?
I got nothing in my ear.
You got nothing.
Oh, no, I don't have headphones on. Sorry.
77.
Yeah, that's probably help.
I love you, Dave. I love
Bro, I
you.
can't hear shit. Can't hear shit right now.
I forgot I was wearing a
Oh,
rainbow.
yeah. Hold on. I don't have my headphones on.
I'm over here checking myself now.
I saw Dustin looking at
What the fuck have you disconnected now, bro?
Stuff over there.
They was getting right
Breaking
through
all
a
the
shade.
Oh, tearing shit up on the old 77.
Oh, man.
Oh.
It's been a fun one tonight, boys.
It has, man. We're in the cool down. What do we got going on over here now? Skanks.
Man, we were talking so much off the air. I was like, fuck, we need to just talk on the air, right? You know?
Yeah.
Dave still got his shoes off.
I know.
I do. I thought we were gonna trade. Or are you fucking reneging on your offer there?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh, then
Just because I'm a fucking rainbow doesn't mean I won't beat your ass.
Okay, Dave. I love you, man. I would not recommend this fight.
Yeah, no.
Bro, I took karate for like 7 years.
Yeah.
I would not fight this man.
My money's on Dave. And more money's on Biscuit.
Yeah, you're betting on both.
Hedging your bets.
Smart
I got to bet on Dave. He's my boy.
Yeah, that's what Big Pharma does,
Right,
right?
but-
They just donate to both sides.
But I know I'm going to win with the Biscuit.
Me and this man will never fight, I can promise you that.
I don't think Biscuit would. He'd hug him to
At
death.
least not real fight. Maybe in the future, him and I will.
He's
you know,
intimidating looking.
Maybe we'll spar someday in the future, but we're not ever going to get in a real fight. I'm confident in saying that.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Biscuit's too nice. I couldn't imagine him getting in a fight now that I know
How many
him.
real fights have you been in your life, man? Any? A few?
I've been headbutted before.
Yeah.
Nobody went to the headbutt.
But you didn't instigate that though, right? Or
Yeah.
did you?
Yeah.
You did not instigate it.
Kid, so I was seventh, 8th grade.
Yeah.
And went to like a hick school type deal, and a kid from East St. Louis came down. And he thought he was a fucking gangbanger.
Mm-hmm.
They all do.
Yeah,
Man.
but it wasn't like
I have friends
this was
from
like
East
the
St.
whitest
Louis.
fucking dude
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
And came in, and he was like 15.
Yeah.
In like 8th grade. So I was, he was talking. He was talking
15
shit.
in 8th grade, was he retarded?
No, he was just a fucking douche. He came all the way from fucking St. Louis to a little podunk fucking town to come to school with us so he could pass to go to fucking high school just to fucking drop out. Dude never took fucking showers. And I was like, bro, why don't you take a shower every now and then? And that's when the shit started. And then he headbutted me.
I don't know. I see that as more of a service comment.
That's what I was like. Well, there's a lot more like words exchanged. Like he always sagged his pants, and I just grabbed mine and was like, I threw him down, and I was like, bro, what? Am I fucking cool now?
Get your dick out!
Yeah.
Get your fucking dick out! Are you
Show
a
me
man or not? Show your dick!
Yeah, show me your dick, pussy. The old dick twist.
So did you retaliate?
Dick twist.
Did you retaliate?
Did he get his dick out?
No.
Oh.
No, that would have been cool. I mean, yeah. But no, yeah, we both lost that.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I think in his head a fucking headbutt was really gonna fucking work.
Yeah.
And like my nose can take a lot.
Yeah.
Knocked himself out almost, huh?
Yeah, like he headbutted me and I was like, holy fuck. Like I went down and sat like straight on my ass because I was like, that's fucking insanity.
You're the only human.
This dude was down too, and I was like, we both.
You're the only human on earth
Lost.
whose nose is made out of bone instead of cartilage.
Dude, I steel.
It's pure fucking.
Yeah.
Pure fucking steel.
Asshole
Not a man,
man is nothing but twisted steel and sex appeal.
Yeah, he would have a regular nose, but he bent his
I was
fucking
say,
thing
yeah,
to shit.
he bent it into place.
He bent that motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck you regular nose people.
He
I'm sorry, what was the
showed that
line
bitch
from
his
last
boss.
week? I'm just here to bend shit. Yeah.
Hey.
Guys, let me ask you a question. What's your favorite part of Halloween?
Chicks dressing up as skanks.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. That's
Halloween
literally what I was gonna say.
you know.
Yeah.
Halloween whoas?
The Halloween
So I've put together a special presentation for you guys here.
Okay, all right.
Scotty knows when to scroll here, I
Okay,
believe. As
yeah.
you can see on the screen,
PowerPoint.
we've got some skanks here, some beautiful skanks, which is one of my favorite things of Halloween.
The one on the farthest
skanks
right
a little
is
bigger.
that Iron Woman.
It's a skank.
Sure.
Are they from New Jersey? I feel like these are Jersey
Scroll
girls.
down.
All right, here we go.
The one Batman is definitely a Jersey.
Man, look at that Batman
Isn't
chick.
that-
She's got a
she's
collar
Asian.
on.
Isn't that Snooki?
Could be.
Maybe.
I literally just Googled Halloween skanks to find these first three pictures, just to give us some examples.
They're all sorority girls. Oh, scoreboard.
This is my favorite one.
Scoreboard.
Hold up.
All right, let's hold up for a minute. Cause
You know
I wanna say-
everybody start saying the Pledge of
It's
Allegiance
awfully
right now.
cold, isn't it? October.
Yeah, it's awfully cold in October, but nothing can stop a good hot skank on Halloween. And
Hey, we were just talking about the clap, right? That keeps you warm.
definitely. And every year we always have a fad of skankdom that goes on during Halloween.
Looks like a giant thumb from the back.
Scroll down a little bit, Scotty.
I'm sorry.
You gotta pay extra for that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like every time there's a Halloween movie, we get a lot of Harley Quinn skanks.
Yeah, I'm
and
cool with that.
I call these Harley hoes because they, especially like these
That is
kind.
a double term.
These
For all you
kind.
Harley Davidson people.
Oh yeah, but like these particular brand of skanks, obviously don't know anything about Harley Quinn. They just want to look slutty, and this is the hot thing. And this year, without there being a new Suicide Squad movie, I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of Harley hoes. But my prediction is, with the release of Hocus Pocus 2, that we're going to be seeing some Sanderson sluts, as I've decided to call these.
We will.
Oh, the Sanderson sluts.
Halloween has not arrived yet, but we will be seeing if that happens.
Poor Winifred.
Oh, yeah. Now, before we move on, we're going to play a little game. I got on everybody's Facebook, and I looked up what was the trending skanky costume when you were born. So Scotty's going to scroll down here, and we're going to look at a skank.
Good.
I'm still looking at the Sanderson sluts. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I love the...
That's definitely not me.
So this is our first skank.
Is that the Cowardly Lion?
That's got to be from me.
All right.
That's some new shit.
So somebody
Wait, that's what you're dressed up as.
Oh, kind of. Yeah, you know what?
Mom?
I would mate with this lion. Okay, so who can guess what this skank is cosplaying as?
The line from what?
The Cowardly
The Cowardly Lion?
Wizard. Yeah, absolutely. Cowardly
What do you
Lion.
think, Scotty?
Mufasa.
Mufasa?
Oh.
Okay, what do you think, Biscuit?
Biscuits agrees with me.
Yeah, I'll have to say the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Who do you think this skank... Okay, we got Scotty, we got Dave, we got Biscuit, and we got me. I'm the only one that knows the answer, so I'm not going to play.
You're like Alex Trebek right now.
Who do you think this was
Trebek.
the popular skank when they were born?
I say Biscuit.
Dave.
That looks like a 2000s, late 90s
Now,
costume.
all of these costumes are from recent, by the way. So
Dave. Oh, nope.
You thinking
Scott.
Dave?
So it's
Nope, Scott.
it's from one of our birth years?
It's from one of your birth years.
Okay. Fuck, man. So I'm supposed to guess whose it is?
Me, you, Scott, or Dave, or Biscuit?
I'm going to go with you.
Me? Okay. Scotty Car Wash.
Oh, get out of here.
Hey.
It is Biscuit Strength. You were born in 94, according to your Facebook.
Lion King?
The Lion King was the popular costume at the time.
King.
That's the Lion King?
I should have thought about that.
Nice. So
Well,
it
this is just
Biscuit.
a skanky line. I don't think.
Yeah, no, it still makes sense.
I don't think Halloween skanks were a thing quite yet.
Oh, yeah, they were.
I don't know.
They've been a thing for
Dude, skanking ain't easy, but it's necessary.
many generations.
But I found a skanky Lion King or lion costume for this one. Let's go to the next one. Let's see our next skank.
All right, here we go.
This skank.
Well, that's Princess Leia.
Oh, this one's me.
All right, Scotty says it's you.
Yeah,
This
I'll
one's
say
me.
it's yours.
It's mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either me or Scotty, because Star Wars was popular in 82 when I was born.
Yeah.
Was Star Wars out in 77?
Mhm.
Is that the year it came out?
Yep.
Well, then I'm going with Scotty.
Well, you're all right. It was Scotty Car Wash.
There you go.
Princess Leia was the biggest costume in
damn.
1977.
I'd Leia.
Right?
Hey.
Oh. Using that laser sword there.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Oh, my
obviously,
God.
scroll up for a minute because I'm going to show my nerddom here. That skank knows nothing about Star Wars because Leia didn't have a lightsaber.
True that.
But at the same time, she does have plenty of factory air.
And plastic.
That's Annie.
Yeah, for sure.
Hot Annie. Annie was an orphan.
Annie was an orphan.
That's a snuff film waiting to happen.
That's mine.
Yeah,
You
Dave.
think
Yeah, that's Dave.
I'll say
This is Dave. You're right. Annie was the popular costume in 1982.
Goodness gracious.
That leaves Dustin.
And that leaves me. But I'm going to give you,
Oh my God, what is that?
No, I have no idea.
I had to Google it. Okay, when I looked up when I got to 1986, which was my year, I had to Google what was the popular costume, and I didn't get it either. So if somebody can get what this is, I'll go ahead and give you bonus points because you already got it's me, obviously by process of elimination.
Damn, man, I don't know.
So what was the year?
1986. And I'll give you another hint. It's a Saturday morning cartoon.
Jim and the Holograms.
Jim and the Holograms?
Oh, fuck.
I'm
out.
Fucking He-Man. I don't know.
He-Man? You don't know? You want to throw something out there?
I wouldn't even have Breakfast Club.
Scotty got it. It's Jim and the Hologram.
I knew it. I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, that's got to be Jim and the Holograms.
I had never seen Jim and the Holograms before.
I don't remember that either.
Is that Synergy?
I don't know. I literally know nothing about
So
it.
Jim and the Holograms was a band, kind of like Josie and the Pussycats was like a rip-off of Scooby-Doo, you know?
Yeah.
So it was a band, and they would go around and they would like solve mysteries, but their manager was also like their international, you know, whatever dude. And she had, the band was Jim, but they were like something else. And her earrings were like some gal made a big computer called Synergy. And the computer, you'd click your earrings or you'd talk to it, and she would like make them all holographic, Jim and the Holograms.
Huh.
And they would go out and perform, and then whenever she was not needed, they would cut the hologram.
Yeah, never watched
a
that.
slutty Jim and the Holograms.
And that's what I Googled to find this picture was slutty Jim.
Well,
Yeah, never seen. Never. I don't remember that.
It's like your token. When people think of the '80s, they always think of Jim and the Holograms.
They
instead
just don't
of,
know it.
I guess
Well,
so.
yeah, instead of like wood paneling everywhere.
Like it actually, and brown ashtrays.
And brown ashtrays and that shitty floral brown couch and matching chair and love seat and that braided rug.
And how everything smelled like smoke.
Everything. Smoke just hung in the air everywhere.
Everybody smoked indoors in the 80s.
Dude, I cannot fucking be around cigarette smoke anymore. Like,
Dude, it was the
makes me sick.
worst back in the day, man.
I could deal with it back in the day, and I'm sure that's because my mom smoked.
It doesn't bother me since I
God,
quit
slutty Jim and the Holograms looks hot right about
I
now.
know, right?
The longer I look at her.
With those fishnets. Dude, something about 80s chicks. That's just my fetish.
I
think
love
that's
fish-
why
I love
MILFs
fishnets.
so much.
You like those neon colors?
I love cougars, man. Like this one girl I was dating and hooking up with for a while sent me a picture of her in the 80s, and she was like, had her shirt tied off at the front, and it was a Guns N' Roses shirt.
Oh, shit. She knows how to push your buttons, bro.
And she's wearing Daisy Dukes with her legs out, and she's holding the guitar and going like this, and that was her senior picture.
Insta-boner.
Dude, it's so hot. I kept that photo because whenever she commented on something on Facebook, but Dustin knows I used to be hot, and then I commented with the photo that I'd saved from all the. She's like, "Oh my God, you still have that?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I still have that." I
whacked onto it this morning.
Still glued to my headboard. What are you talking about? Dude, I have a problem with Slutty Annie. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that
You don't
one
like
didn't
it?
sit
It doesn't
right
seem
with me.
slutty.
Right? That one's just, it's hurting me.
But I fuck with redheads, so.
Oh, I love redheads. Love redheads.
Scroll back up. Let's
Wife
see,
just became a redhead today, actually.
Oh yeah, I thought
Congratulations,
something
buddy.
looked different.
I know, right?
Congratulations.
I can't see shit with these glasses.
I thought something looked different, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Scroll back up one
Yeah.
more. I want to see that slutty lion again.
Oh, the slutty lion? Yeah, she's
Now she's got all the right parts. I don't know. Her ass don't make the cut for me. The
Yeah.
boobies do. but-
well, the boobs are all pushed up, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the waist is a little smaller. I like chubby.
I like the
girls.
hair.
Oh,
Don't
do
get me
you?
wrong. I like the hair.
I like to squeeze.
You like
them.
curls?
Yeah. I like curly hair.
Curls, yeah.
No, because she'll be using my brush. I hate when girls use my brush.
Uh-oh.
That's a pet
That
peeve.
sounds like a story in itself, man.
I know. What horrible shit happened in your childhood,
But still,
You just have to
man.
pick their fucking hair out of it. And then you go brush my hair. My hair
Far
is like
right.
a Brillo pad.
Right?
It's
Far
like
right.
Velcro.
That was
Yeah.
Sarah Jessica
The hair will
Parker,
come
wasn't
out and
it?
stick into my hair.
You can, after you cut your hair out, you can use it to clean the grill off.
So I'm still stuck on the Sanderson sisters.
I always thought
Scotty's over there fantasizing.
Look at that.
Every
the
couple
blonde,
minutes,
man.
every couple minutes, Scotty scrolls up to the next image.
Sarah Jessica Parker was like when I was little and that movie first came out. I was in love. I was like, that
Oh,
bitch
for sure.
she can eat my soul. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm a child. She'll totally kill me, but some things are worth dying for.
But I'll
You
agree.
know?
The Harley Quinns.
You know,
Nah, dude, I can't do it.
It just doesn't do it for me. Too many. I've seen too many of them. Like that year that
yeah.
the first Suicide Squad came out, and all of a sudden every skank in the world was Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
okay, I'm
Everybody's
sorry,
gotta be a Harley
but
Quinn.
that is not Harley Quinn to me.
No, the first one is closer.
That's close. But if you want Harley Quinn, I'm talking full on cover everything up.
It's got to be
Right?
a bodysuit.
It's a body cat suit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then she can't be skanky.
She's still
yes,
skanky.
you can.
Trust me. Yeah, you
when
can.
that motherfucking shit's skin tight and you can see everything, even though it's covered.
And then she's got a big old jester's hat on, like bells and shit. You know, that's what we're
I
talking.
remember that.
That's the real Harley Quinn. Go back up one more. I want to see the Wonder Woman chick again. Now that's my favorite of the skanks photos.
You know what I'm into?
You know what, man? You almost need two hairdos to wear that outfit.
What?
What, Dave?
Chicks with rainbow hats.
Yeah? How many do you run across?
At least 2 or 3 a day, man.
If you're a chick with a rainbow
You don't live in my neighborhood.
No, man, I sure don't. I sure don't.
Are you a chick with
I'm
a
from
rainbow
the woods,
hat?
man. I live in the country.
I'm from the woods with this rainbow hat.
Call the listener line.
I'm hard. Getting hard out in them woods.
Literally.
Well, I mean, look.
He ain't the only hickory
Can
out
you
there.
blame me?
They're the only hickory out there.
Dude, when I lived in Mississippi, I used to fuck girls in the woods all the time. So I was living at home at the time. We'd have to get in the truck and fucking.
I don't understand what this is.
I'm a leg man.
Dude, legs do it.
So this is a good picture.
That's the legion of skanks.
Which one has the best legs?
Let's see. Green.
Far right. I like a little bit of thick. Look at that calf.
I don't know though.
Look
the
at that
knee high,
calf.
the really tall.
This girl right here.
Yeah, look at
I
that
like
calf
her too.
muscle.
See, I'm
power.
I'm disqualifying the one in the red and the one in the white because
You
both
just can't see enough.
Well, both of those do it for me.
Yeah.
And they're accessories, so that's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like that's an
They're covering up.
This little girl right here doesn't look too bad though.
Oh yeah, she's really cute in the face.
Yeah.
Like to me, 90% of a girl's beauty is in her face.
I actually agree with that.
Because like at some point
body.
we gotta kick the sheets off and have a conversation.
Attitude will do it
For me,
too.
it's attitude.
Yeah.
Well,
I can get over face.
Yeah, I don't care what she looks
get on
like.
the face, too.
I'm not superficial like that.
People, oh, I am. I'm shallow.
Yeah.
But
That's
people,
fine. At least you know it though.
people are a lot more beautiful when you like them versus when you don't.
Yeah,
For sure. Yeah, you look.
Because like, there's a
over
girl
lot
at
of
work
shit.
that I always thought was hot, but she turned out to be a real cunt. So now
Yeah.
every time I see her, all I see is her pointy fucking nose and her beady ass eyes.
Yeah, we have that I have that similar situation. We have two girls, and one of them is known as the hot one, and it's like, man, she's hot until she opens her mouth.
Yeah.
And then she ain't hot anymore. You know.
My ex-wife, I thought she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever laid eyes on. We got married pretty quick. I fell in love the minute I fucking saw her.
I have a friend that way
And-
right now.
Yeah, he just fell in love.
Oh, head fucking over heels.
Yeah, is she in love with him too?
I think so.
Okay, good for him then.
Yeah, for sure. He's been single for like 5 years.
You
Same when
all
I
right
bought
over
a pocket.
Yeah, I'm good. I was like, oh my god, really? And then it just
Yeah,
gagged him.
It happens.
that poor guy. So is he like getting married right now, or?
Nah, probably one of these days. Says he's gonna
God.
throw a baby in her. She makes a lot more money than he
Throw
does.
a baby in her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh, because she
that.
makes more money.
Yeah.
I'd love to get a woman that makes more money than me.
I've got one.
Yeah, she's
That's
an
nice.
RN.
But see, because
But that's
of
not
that,
why we got together. Like I made more money than she
But
did
at the
when we
same
got
time,
together.
it helps your life because of that, you can settle for a job that maybe pays less, but you love, and you don't end up with a job that pays a lot that you hate, like me.
There you go.
I don't know,
That's
they say divorce.
totally true. Like I like my jobs.
Yeah, and I hate mine.
Plural.
I have 4 jobs right now.
I know.
Yeah, 4
But you
jobs.
love it though.
Yeah, I should quit one of them because I work too fucking much. But I don't want to quit any of them because
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you,
It's not always been that way for me, man. Let me
first
tell you.
person that comes along and offers me as much money as I'm making where I work now, I'm fucking gone.
Taking it. How active have you been in like searching for other opportunities? Man?
I counted today, and I have 57 job applications
Really?
out there.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Like, I'm looking. I want to go. I hate working where I work. It makes me miserable.
Yeah.
Like, I lose sleep over it. It's
Wonder
affecting my
Woman.
blood pressure. It's affecting my health.
Absolutely.
Catwoman.
It will. It will,
Asian.
man.
Sideways buttholes.
I don't know, man.
I've had an
Batman's,
Asian girl. It's not
Batman's
sideways.
doing it for me
Huh?
in this.
I like that dude on the
anything
right.
sideways?
It's not clean.
I like that dude on the right.
Now, you see that Supergirl costume?
Nice.
Y'all see that dude on the right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dude?
I mean,
That's why the Adam's apple's
the
covered.
dude. Oh, I'm talking about the dude on the far right with the rainbow hat.
No, I'm talking about the dude right here.
Or are they all dudes?
Oh, I thought that
I'm
was.
talking
a
about
dude.
the
Yeah.
way dude over there.
I mean,
that far right hand corner.
He's hot too.
Grabbing that
Wonder
mic.
Woman kind of looks a little...
Shit, you know what you're doing with that mic. What it is.
Huh?
My
Make
ex-
$20.
Okay, so I used to have this boss at work that I
20
thought
bucks,
was the
20
hottest woman in the world.
Damn right.
This
Yeah.
was my dream girl. And
Yeah.
I ended up, after I quit that job, I ended up hooking up with her, and we dated for 3 months. And I always thought she looked like Supergirl. Yeah. She is blonde, perfect body. Oh, we froze?
No, we're good.
Freezing it up on the old 77.
Keep going, brother. Keep
I always
going.
thought she had a perfect body and everything. Like, she had her ass was literally perfect, and she knew it. But the rest of it was all all smoke and mirrors.
For
So
sure.
it's like you'd have to fuck her with a bra on because trust me, you didn't want to see them orangutan titties she had.
Oh, I like
dear
orangutan
God.
titties.
Oh, they were like the triangles. They were like pyramid titties.
cool.
As long as they're not bullet shaped or bowling
Don't you know,
pins.
bro?
Doesn't
He's
matter.
mixed. He's mixed.
Dude,
matter.
she had the Coney Jonies, man.
Does not
Pyramid
matter.
titties, pizza boobs.
Oh, I love titties.
Coney Jonies.
So there's this chick at 4 o'clock in the morning that comes in. She's redhead, but not like she doesn't have the prettiest face, but she works her ass off in the gym, and it's hard work too. Is another big thing.
Yeah,
that's a huge driver as well.
absolutely. Yeah,
But she's got a tight body.
That's another thing I'm
And
looking
she's
for.
for
is
sure a
somebody
fucking MILF.
I need somebody that's
Tight
active
body.
and likes to get out of the house and stuff like that because of the fact that I'm so fucking manic that I need somebody to pull me out of the fucking house.
Yeah.
And
I'm kind of like that too.
I don't want to be pulled out though. I just want to stay in bed all day.
I do
Me
too,
too.
but that's part of depression, man. Like if I do that, like if
Yeah.
I take a day off of work, if I take 2 days off of work and just be lazy, like if I give in and take annual leave or something and say I'm going to take 2 days off, I'll spend that 2 days fucking miserable.
Yeah, because you're just not doing a damn thing.
That's why I had like 9 podcasts before I came here, and that's why I work so hard here because I always have to keep my mind going.
Yeah.
But I never did
Keep
finish.
your brain occupied.
Yeah, I never did finish what I was saying. That hot chick that looked like Supergirl, that was the costume I bought her, and she used to let me dress her up. Like,
nice.
That was pretty cool.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, man.
Does the wife dress up for you guys?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
I mean, like, well, it depends on your definition of dressing up. Are we talking like lingerie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
So like you'll like come home from a long day at all of your jobs, and she'll just
All of
come
my
out
jobs.
in like a little something and be like, "Hey, Dave."
My ex-girlfriend
Hey,
used to dress
Davey.
up
Listen to him giggle over there. Like, oh.
Hey, Davey.
Yeah, she's done that.
My little rainbow.
Hi there, Dave. No, this is it.
I've got your pot of gold over here for you, Davey.
Get over here and fuck me, David.
David.
This is her talking.
David.
Hulk smash.
Hey, just so you know, Dustin, if she ever hears this, she's gonna beat your ass.
Oh
You're fucked, man. You're, you're barking up the wrong tree, bro.
She's gonna shake your hand and give you that. She's like you're just gripping the hand the whole time.
Yeah.
Grabs him by the ponytail.
That's what I'm saying.
You know those old drawings of
She
cavemen?
drags you, yeah, like a
how the cavemen
caveman.
drug their women by the hair. That's how Davey gets led to the bedroom.
We drag each other by our ponytails, bro.
I said we're having sex now, Davey Train.
We fucking.
It's like musical chairs at my house, man.
Just spin
You
each
gotta
other
remember,
around.
up until like a week ago, all I ever had to go by was the stories you told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's why I
I'm
don't shake
thinking,
your wife's hand.
"Me
either.
want snoo-snoo."
I'm almost intimidated.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I am.
You should be, man.
Yeah, for sure.
If something ever happens to Dave, it'll probably be death by snoo-snoo.
Oh yeah. Gripped him and wouldn't let him go. Yeah.
Would you rather
He
die
was a
by
good man.
snoo-snoo or die by anything up but snoo-snoo?
He died too young.
Totally down with that. Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I
I actually want to go that way. I want to go while I'm coming.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Going and coming at the same time,
I don't know though. That would fuck her up so much.
Or it would give her
I'm
the
gone at
biggest
that point, it
head
don't
she's
matter.
ever had in her life. Like,
Yeah.
oh, how'd you go? How's it going today? Oh, I just killed a man.
I fucked a man
With
till he was
this.
dead.
My pussy is a lethal weapon.
My pussy bad.
that has extra weight coming out of you tonight, buddy.
Doesn't it?
You've got the Bob. I noticed in one of the camera angles, like if you lose the glasses, it's Bob from '70s Show.
Yeah.
I
It's
could
got
kinda
the
see that,
shirt.
yeah.
Which one's Bob?
Donna's dad.
Donna's dad.
Okay, yeah, he had the big fro.
Yeah.
He was the neighbor.
Yeah.
And he was bald, and it was a toupee.
I loved that show. Of course, Jackie was hot as fuck. That was
Oh,
a big
right.
reason why I
Dude,
liked
their
her.
sister was hot, too.
Yes.
Whose
Yeah.
sister?
Right?
Lori.
The Foreman's sister.
Lori.
Yeah.
Lori. Was that the blonde?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went crazy.
Yeah.
I think she Jeff Bridges.
You mean in real life?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Right.
Jeff Bridges did.
Yeah.
But her
If you will.
character was kind of crazy.
a hard thing to
anyway.
That's a hard word to say.
She was easy to write off. She just ran off one day, and
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it.
Sometimes they do that, man.
yeah.
Run off, join a cult, right?
Davy trade.
The Davy Train.
Did you guys see the T-shirt that my wife got? She posted a picture of it on Instagram. It's a picture of like these little kids, and it says, "Let's start a cult."
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I like the ones where it's kids around a pentagram and it said, let's summon a demon.
Yeah.
Or we're going to sacrifice, like, whatever the other kid's name is.
I have so many T-shirts right now. Like, I need to sacrifice a few. I need to get rid of some because I do too. Built up a hell. Because, like, for one thing, because where I work, because I'm always winning Employee of the Month, so I'm getting swag all the time.
All the time.
They're just throwing shirts at me. Like, fuck, stop throwing these fucking shirts at me.
It's weird. It's like a guy picks dudes who, oh, wait, that's me.
Hey!
If you want one of Davy's shirts, call the listener line and leave us a voicemail. Tell us why you should get one of Davy's letters.
There you go.
I will get this shirt that I'm wearing tonight is up for grabs. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's up for grabs.
Absolutely.
Even. So if you would like this fine spiraled tee.
By the way, this shirt came from the Halloween store.
What size are we talking here?
It's an XL.
It's an XL.
Is it really?
Yeah, because I got these muscles now. I really got. I can't wear the larges anymore. They just don't fit me anymore. Man.
Yeah, that's my problem too. I'm in a 3X.
Same reason why I switched to the loose crotch jeans.
Hey.
You know, I got to go in the 2X, but it's all because of the dick. You know, I'm just saying.
It's all the kick.
Well, it seems like we're all suffering from the same problem.
Yeah.
I was on a job site, and my father-in-law let me borrow some of his jeans one day because I thought we were painting that day, so I wore my painting jeans, and he gave me a pair of his to wear instead because we were installing that day instead and had to look more appropriate. And I put them on, and I came walking out and went, oh, man, these are real tight in the crotch. I mean, I'm probably going to stretch them out before the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it took him a minute, and he started talking, and then you saw it click, and he goes, and I was like, man, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Took him a minute.
Fuck you small wiener dude.
Boys,
show me that
Dave.
The Halloween episode has come to a close, I believe.
That hat.
But I'm going to keep wearing this rainbow hat for the rest of the month.
That's right. You could find it in After Hours coming up next.
Yeah,
We're going to do a hot 5 minutes or so.
That's right.
That's
I can't
right.
wait. I can't wait for it, guys.
Just come hang out with us.
Thanks for hanging with us, guys.
Hang out, let it hang out, whatever you need.
It's been a fun one. I always love the Halloween episode.
I do too. We didn't really do a whole lot of Halloween-y stuff though this time around.
Not really, but fuck it. We still
It
had
was
a great
more
time.
the attire that really brought to it.
We talked about the psychic. We talked
right.
about the skanks.
We sprinkled
talked
it
about
in.
UFOs.
Halloween skanks.
Yeah, the Halloween whores.
God bless them Halloween whores.
Yes.
They don't get cold.
If you're a skank out there and you want to send us your Halloween photo,
Text
or you could just send
no, keep going.
Text it to me. Let me give you my cell phone number. It's 579.
Hit me up on that snap. What's up?
Do we get texts on the listener line?
We got one the other day, but I don't know its authenticity.
Send your booby pics to
573-246-0779. No dick pics allowed. We got those blocked.
That's right.
See y'all next week.
Aww.
If you're gonna send us a dick pic, at least get creative and dress it up a little. I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
Penis puppetry is a thing. That's all I'm saying.
Put a little bow around it or something, right?
Yeah, we all seen what a dick looks like. Make it fucking exciting.
Make it nice. All right, bitches. We'll see you next week.
God.
For a transcript of the Old 77 podcast, write down everything the boys say.